Yes, hi, Grenada, Carriacopiti, Monig, and the rest of the world. How are you doing? I'd like to welcome you to another Mikey Live show. Folks, this is where it all happens. We're talking about the good, the bad, and the Mikey. All right? No, folks, I'm telling you, this is news discussed, not told. All right? So you're going to hear a lot of stories probably that you will not hear anywhere else. And of course, in a manner that you may never hear anywhere else either. So, how was your weekend? Boy, oh boy, my weekend was one hell of a weekend, I have to say. So, let's really look into some of the stories that are making the news right now. Springs man found dead. That's right. Man from Springs, very popular guy. You know him around the place. Found dead. Weekend crash, we're going to talk about that as well. What we have to tell you about, boy, launch of a sex crime unit here in Grenada. We could talk about that. Now, GBN workers, the Grenada Broadcasting Network workers, some of them walked out on the job this morning demanding a new general manager. Also, dancer visits hometown and gives back. We're going to tell you about that, and that's a story from Carriacou as well. Brother 78, sister 81, found shot dead after an argument. You know. These old people, well, not old, they're young enough, 78 and 81, elderly citizens, I should say. Elderly citizens end up in a quarrel. Next thing you know, neighbor check up on them, they're both dead. We're going to look into that. All right, and that's for Trinidad and Tobago. And the CPL announces its all-star team. We will tell you about that. Probably you'll be hearing about that here first. And China to lend Venezuela $5 billion. People, brace all yourself. We have all that and more to tell you about tonight on tonight's Mikey Live. Folks, again, if you are just joining us, make sure you share the business, share the program. You see, only when you share the program, that's when other people get to know what's going on in the place. So share the business. The headlines were brought to you through the kind compliments of Duty Free Caribbean and Colombian Emirates International. When we come back, we have real news in Ulili Lulu. Stay tuned.
Hello, how can I help?
I don't have anyone I can talk to.
I don't know what to do. Don't worry, sir. This call is confidential.
It's girls. Like, really young girls. I can't stop thinking about them.
Don't worry, sir. We will get you the help that you need.
My mom would believe me, but when she's on night shifts, my uncle keeps visiting me. I can't stop him.
Don't worry, miss. We will make sure you never have to deal with this again.
Why not stay in? Turn off your alarm clock and stay in on your perfect mattress for as long as you like, only at Quartz. Get 2 free pillows with the purchase of a bed frame or mattress. Get what you want now. With Ready Finance, there's no down payment and you pay nothing for 30 days. So turn off that alarm clock and stay in as long as you like, only at Quartz, bringing value home.
Does your laundry detergent have enzymes to fight stains, remove bacteria and odors while being gentle on your hands? Does your laundry detergent have a natural lemon scent, easy rinse technology, and fabric softener to protect your clothes? If you answered yes, then you must be using Glace. If not, what are you waiting for? Glace laundry detergent is made with a 4-in-1 advanced formula and is phosphate-free, making it safe for the environment and safe for washing machines. Glace. A clean home is a Clace home.
All right, and the Clace is distributed by the Fortune Foods Grenada Limited. Now, first of all, folks, I use the Clace. Ever since the Clace came out, I started using the Clace, and I have to say that I'm really satisfied with the Clace laundry detergent. There's also the Clace hand wash, and it smells good. There are different fragrances and so on. So it's good. All right. So, and the dishwashing liquid as well. So you gotta try the Clace, right? If you don't try the Clace yet, I ain't know what you're using. Anyway. So the first thing that we're going to tell you about, boy, there's a crash on the weekend in St. Mark's. You know, according to reports, there was only one occupant in that vehicle at the time. Now, if you can see, there is someone sitting next to a boat right there, and we were told that that's the actual owner of the vehicle. Now, we were told as well that that's not the first crash happening in that area. And so today we noticed that there were a lot of people who were talking about it in terms of the use of rails and so on. They're saying that probably for the kind of roads that Grenada have, we do not have enough rails. You understand? So in trying to find out more about this incident, it turns out that there probably wasn't any fatality. There was no fatality, in fact, not probably. There was no fatality as it relates to this crash, all right? But still, it is serious enough, yeah? In terms of what sort of injuries the driver sustained, we were not able to get that, but still, we thought it necessary to tell you about it. So this crash happened in St. Mark, all right? That's in Waltham, St. Mark, and luckily there was no fatalities as a result of this incident. We are moving on. The next thing that we have to tell all you, boy, Sandals Resorts International, interesting news, announces the first phase of elimination of single-use plastics from resorts across 7 Caribbean islands. Give them a clap. Huh? They say they are committed to this. They are committed to this. And so today, on the first day of Pollution Prevention Week, Sandals Resorts International, SRI, they announced that all 19 Sandals and beach resorts across 7 Caribbean islands, including Jamaica, the Bahamas, St. Lucia, Antigua, Grenada, Barbados, and Turks and Caicos, will eliminate the 21,490,800 single-use plastic straws and stirrers used across resorts each year by November 1st, 2018. So they're doing that elimination by November 1st, 2018. Now, eco-friendly paper straws will be available upon request. They say love is at the crux of all Sandals resorts, and this love extends to the oceans and communities around them. That was a comment by Adam Stewart, Deputy Chairman of Sandals Resort International. He said that we care deeply about our commitment to preserving both marine wildlife and human health within the many beautiful islands that we connect to. All right. So they say that eliminating single-use plastic straws and stirrers is only the beginning of their journey towards helping create a plastic-free sea in the region we call home. I'll give them a clap now, White Tears. They are leading the way on this. Give them people a clap, White Tears, boy. Understand? Good. All you. More good news in all the Lolo again. That's how we like it. The launch. Listen. There will be a launch of a sexual crime unit. So soon, Grenada would have a sexual crime unit at the RGPF. Give them a clap too. So that will be done. The launch will be happening on Wednesday. This Wednesday, the 19th. Yeah, man. So they're inviting the media and thing to come out and you know, cover the business so that the general public will get to know about it. You understand? So all the big up all the whole self. That's what we're talking about, boy. You understand? So the media, by the way, all you asked to come and set up about 8:15 on Wednesday, so I'll go cover the thing for them people. All you're speaking about covering the thing for them people. The Grenada Broadcasting Network, they workers today, boy. You know? The workers decided, hey, nothing no go so. So there was a little protest action today. You understand? They say that there were several concerns that bothered them for a while now. And they find that the management was not really taking them seriously. So you know what they did? They decided to step up the ante a bit and take their concerns to the street. Well, to the yard. To the yard, you understand? So they were saying that, hey, they have been trying to get the bosses to understand that their grievances should be taken seriously. But their bosses, they say, doesn't seem to be concerned anything about that. Listen to this.
Okay, my name is Bernadette Connell Celestine. I'm the shop steward, one of the shop stewards for GBN.
So you guys have a protest action today. Tell us the reason behind this.
Right. I'm glad you said protest because I want to make it clear that this is not a strike. This is protest. We are protesting. We are actually protesting the way in which Trinidad is treating with our matter. We've done a petition to Trinidad asking for the removal of Ms. Campbell as general manager, or you know, because of the way she managed the company, and we're not happy so far in the way in which Trinidad is treating with our concerns. So we've made a decision to down tools for the moment and stand out here by the gate until they give us the attention and let us know that they take us seriously.
And by Trinidad, you mean your head office?
Yes, CCN. We have written to the chairman of the board, and he responded, giving us the assurance that they were gonna, that they don't take these things lightly. However, that was just words. We haven't seen any action to the words, and we need action.
What specifically are some of the concerns you have? Some of the concerns that really cause you to be out here today? Because I mean, you said that you're not happy with the way she's managing and so on. Just managing generally, or there are some specifics that you want to mention?
There's some specifics. However, at this moment, I would not like to go into specifics. Let's just leave it here at the time, for the time, but we shall give you an update as time goes on.
And what is your union stance in this whole decision that you took here?
We've informed the union, and the union is 100% behind us.
And how far are you prepared to go? I mean, you would be here until your concerns have been met. The office will respond to you, or you will get back to work at some stage.
We will be out here until we are of the opinion that Trinidad is taking us seriously, that they are making serious moves on treating with our concerns.
Okay, so Ms. Campbell is back to work as of today?
Yes, she is. Although she's back to work as of today, she was in the since last week she's been in and out, acting as though she's back. However, I mean, we can't stop her. She is the general manager of GBN, so we couldn't stop her. But I think, personally speaking, I think that was a form of intimidation, because she's aware of the petition, and I think it's a form of intimidation.
When was the petition sent?
All right.
It was sent on the 7th of August.
All right, so there you have it. It's a very interesting matter, though. Very interesting. So moments ago, because you know we want to give you the freshest information on the business. Moments ago, we spoke to Mr. Andre Lewis, who is the president of the Technical and Allied Workers Union. This is what he had to say.
Okay, as it stands right now, correspondences have been exchanged between the company's chairman in the name of Mr. Michael Cabello and the union. When we went to meet with the workers today, after they walked up the station and the union was informed, we went to the workers, and in our discussions with the workers, we concluded that we should make contact with the chairman, which we did, and we held a discussion in which he undertook to continue the investigation and give it a priority. We requested from him that in writing. That was committed to us. We subsequently responded that the workers would return to the station based on the commitment given that the matter will be dealt with as a matter of priority, and we take it from there. Because the outstanding issue was that following the petition by the workers were not satisfied in the manner in which the company had responded. So at least we would have achieved our first objective to get the matter being dealt with in terms of priority.
And the primary concern here is the workers would like for there to be a different general manager?
The workers have deep concerns at the workplace. And following that, they did a petition, and there is a commitment to carry out an investigation into the complaints made by the workers. And that would determine how we move forward.
And that's the latest information that we have, and this one came from the president of the Technical and Allied Workers Union. Now, the next information we have to share with you is that a body was found today, boy, and police are investigating the discovery of that body, Springs area. Andy Sharp, aka Sharpie, or Bluntis. You know him around the Springs supermarket, around this, you know, anywhere around there. He was found dead today. Now, his friends say that they find he was missing. They find, they're not seeing him. But he's a man, you must see and hear him. So they went on and they went to inquire. And this is when their day fell apart. We have this special report for you. Police are investigating the discovery of a body in the Springs area. The body of Andy Sharp, aka Sharpie, and Bluntis was removed by the undertakers approximately 2:30 p.m. on Monday. Everett Edwards, friend of the deceased, said he went to Andy's house to look for him after not seeing him for a couple days. It was that moment he went into the house and found his friend laying motionless on the floor.
Well, what I have not seen my friend, so what I decided was to do was to come and look for him. And coming to look for him in where he resided, I did not notice him answering when I called on 3 occasions. So as calling, I did not hear no answer. So what I choose to do, I choose to enter the house. And by entering, I noticed that he was deceased. So and I called on to attention to other friends, and they came and they noticed, and we made a phone call to the police, and from there it went on.
Okay, do you know if he was sick or anything like that?
I cannot tell that because I'm not a physician.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right, no problem. And what's your name?
My name is Everett Edwards.
And what does people know him as?
Bluntis.
Bluntis.
Yeah, or you can say Andy Sharp. Toots me.
Dwayne Hutchinson, brother of the deceased, said his brother was last seen on Saturday. He wants to share with the general public the kind of person his brother was. He said when he got the call, he just couldn't believe. How did you find out about this incident?
Well, I was by the school, and my other brother, which is Kenil,
he worked at the gas station. He called me and told me that my brother died. So I told him, no, you're lying for me. And he told me, no, it's serious. And then I came down and I see my brother on the ground, lying down on the ground. You know? Then I reached it, the police was there. They told me, well, you know, don't bother myself, you know. They already died. Don't already roll yourself for me to get sick to get, you know, to die too. But Andy Sharp, my brother, is the son of Errol Flint, who passed away. Esther Sharp, that's his mom, who passed away. And trust me, my brother, I'm going to miss him a lot. I love him a lot, and he knows that. I'm going to miss him a lot, a lot. And I know everybody around going to miss him too, because he's a good fella. When it comes to helping people around, that's Andy. Andy have a big mouth. In Springs, it's like a whistle. When Andy come out like 6 o'clock in the morning, everybody that knows Andy. He wakes up everybody in the community because why? He's a good guy. Everybody in the community loves Andy. And for him to die right now, nobody knows what's happening. It's a loss for Springs, and I'm telling you for Grenada. He's the best, and we all miss him. Trust me.
An autopsy will be done to determine the actual cause of death. For Mikey Live News, I am Mikey Hutchinson.
Andy! Shop! Andy!
Well, we understand that he was once an instructor of some sort. We were also told that he, at some point in time in his life, had some alcohol problems, and so, you know, because he was one that people said you would have seen, you know, a lot around in the little shops and so on, having fun throughout the day, and so, you know, he's a very popular guy in the area. We are moving on. How are we looking for time? A rumor was circulated on the weekend that somebody was beheaded, and it involved some 16-year-old and some other person who had a 16-year-old as a lover, and blah blah blah. Spread like wildfire. Spread like wildfire. People became concerned, started saying, oh, wow, what is Grenada coming to? Upon further inquiry, people, I found, beyond a doubt, that the information was circulated deliberately by an organization you do not expect that from. By an organization that you would least expect it from. In an effort to trap but the next time any such attempt is made, I would warn. That's all I'll say for now. Right? People, I can't even tell all you, you know. I can't even tell all you. But the reason why I'm saying this is because the people who will need to get this message will get it. You need to do your work and come better next time. But then if there's another attempt, as Terry Forrester once said, but he was joking. I don't joke. If there's another attempt, all man and their brother will be unmasked. And then I know Terry Forrester bluff. Free bus ride offered by a hair salon. And I'm telling you, people, that was rather interesting. So there's this hair salon. Where is it? Hair Expressions. All right, and they are located in the Springs, well, Woodlands Junction. Let's say Woodlands Junction. Yeah, located in the Woodlands Junction. Let me tell all you. Take all the time with me. Don't rough me up so. Take all the time with me. So they had today free bus ride. All right? And in some areas at a reduced cost. From St. George's to Grenville on the bus H4804, $1.50 for adults. Yeah, you know, $1.50 for adults and $1 for children. And then there was another HAM 391 from Woodlands Roundabout onto Sugar Mill and the town of St. George, Springs, Woodlands, and Woburn. Now, I thought that we should tell you this because not many people do this. And then we found out that this is not the first time they're doing it. In fact, this wasn't the first one for the year. Here are the owners.
I am Eva Coutain, owner of Hair Expression Salon. Well, we normally say Hair Expression Salon Grenada to identify the difference between local and international expression. So, me together with my twin and I, Ova, co-owner of Hair Expression Salon Grenada. Okay, today we are doing a free bus ride along the Springs, Woodlands, Woburn route. Every passenger ride free for the day, and there is another bus ride on the Grenville route where all passengers, including children, pay $1 and adults pay $1.50 for the day, right? And we are happy to be doing this as a small business in Grenada. This is not our first time doing this. This is our 4th bus ride for the year, and we are trying to make our customer very comfortable and happy.
But not only our customer, the customer of Hair Expression is the people. This includes the people in the community and the outer band and the public as well.
Okay, the reason why I choose to do this, as a business person, you find most times people say that business people don't give back at all, and I, as a small business, is people that have our business going. And I see it fit, or we see it fit, even our drivers and everybody see it fit to do this. So everyone can benefit.
Yes, sir. Well, here's what. Well, indeed, everyone is benefiting in us because I think, I just find that nice. No, we also spoke to the bus drivers and some of the conductors, well, a bus driver, just to get an idea, and even a passenger, on how the initiative went.
That's the bus flying the Woburn route, HAM 391.
Okay. And how was the day of free ride going so far?
Well, so far it was lovely. Everybody appreciated, everybody come and they still giving the conductor the money. It's like, no, we have to take no money today. It's customer appreciation, compliments, Hair Expression. And we got some lovely snacks, delicious for the kids. And we have some more to give them this afternoon. Well, when school over in like in the next 20 minutes. Yeah, so we'll be back soon. And this is the second time doing it with them. It was really nice, and I think we're going to do it again. We're going to do it every year? Yeah, we'll keep it up. Well, we had the best was one just now, like in Tantine. We was passing through and this lady was walking, and she was like, she read it like, free bus. Oh, and she like, it free bus. Yeah. And that was good. Everybody, it's nice. They really enjoyed.
But all like this morning, one lady from Woburn, she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not going to tongue today.
Well, it's good. I wasn't going to tongue, but because of the free ride, I decided to go today.
Okay, all right. What do you have to say to them, knowing that it's a small business and they're doing this and continuously doing it? What sort of encouragement do you?
Well, first of all, I would like God to continue blessing their business. And it's good that they could do this initiative. Other people should come on board and take a page out of it. And it's really good for people, especially on a Monday, because, people don't get a chance to go in the bank on a Sunday. So not everyone may have a bus fee on a Monday. So it is good as it's been a Monday as well.
Well, so far it's going all right. People is enjoying it. Saying they wish us for the whole week or the whole month. You're going okay, going okay so far. Well, the face expression, just like open, like they were so surprised. Yeah.
And I guess people been giving y'all money and...
Well, some others even say they're paying extra. They're paying extra.
You could pay extra tomorrow.
They paid extra. Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing. Yeah, a long time something like that ain't happening in St. David, so it's a good thing.
All right. Well, a long time like that ain't happening. Something like that ain't happening in St. David, so it's a good thing. So, guys, it's good. And what they are saying is, this is not going to be a one-off thing. They say they have more things to come as well. They're hoping that they'll be able to do Granans sometime pretty soon as well. They are also involved in some other initiatives.
Yes, we are going to continue doing it as long as we can. As I said to you earlier on, we have more initiative going on, which is the school book program, the school bags program for the Woburn Methodist School, and the food food program from the Woburn Methodist RC School. So we do a lot of things, and as Christmas is coming, we are preparing to give back to the elderly to make them happy for Christmas.
Yes, and they're twin. Miss, you is a twin. Me and my brother is a twin. So, we could have a conversation about that next time. So, big up to the twin. That's a great job. And speaking about great job, we ain't done yet. We told you that when we do news here, it's about the good, the bad, and the Mikey. So let's talk about some more good. Because you know that we had a dancer from Carrick who was recently on news, talking about his achievement, his accomplishment. He was dancing with Janet Jackson, was it? You understand? From Carrick, Wendell. So he's back there, and so he has done some things in the community. For example, he went to his old school and donated $1,700. Give him a clap. $1,700 from a fundraiser he held in New York. So he made that donation. Not only that he did that, but he went to the school and he showed off his talent for them little children, and then he had motivational speeches and so on, and teaching these youngsters, or trying to encourage these youngsters to pursue their dreams. You see, them thing doesn't make news, but it can make Mikey live, because we are not just about news. Check that out in Carrick, man. Yes, I ought to give him a clap, no man. All the white tees, all the dead, so man. And big up KOMG on this one. But folks, this is not the only piece of thing he did. This one, really, I liked this part here. I think I enjoyed the most. Check this one out. Check it out, check it out, check it out. All the clap, clap, clap. Let's clap while it goes on. Clap, clap. Clap, clap. Let's do it. Let's do it. Check it out, check it out. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo. You know, I ain't lying there. You know, them things don't make me feel like crying, man. I'm telling you. Because there are so many negative influences out there, right? There are so many people out here who do so much for our communities, you know, who do so much for our communities and be a positive role model and impact for young people. But they never get recognized. They never get what they deserve because of, you know, how the system shape up. But that don't matter. When you see things like that, OMG, son. I'll give them a clap again, man. Give them a clap again. Just for the sake of it, give them a clap again. We're moving on. How we looking for time, people? How we looking for time? All you. I like to sweat on the program. Turn off the AC and just sweat. AC does, if you put on the AC, you feel kind of cool, too cold, and the program does be boring. All you agree, right? Good. Urgent notice. Anyone with information regarding the individuals whose name I'm about to mention, please ask them to call a particular number. 405-8227. The following persons: Philip Baptiste of Mardi Gras, St. George; Dwayne Raj Jerome from Tempe, St. George; Christopher Beggs; Felix Park, St. Andrew; Travis Noel, Grandin, St. George; Gilbert Francis, Union Village, St. Andrew or St. Paul, St. George; Rhonda Lalji, Gladstone Road, St. Andrew; Clinton McGilvery, Grandin, St. George; Lyndon Philip, Sanssouci, St. George's; Roger Johnson, Guava Estate, St. John; Alston Purcell, Hope, St. Andrew; and Joycelyn Pierre, Calivini, St. George. The following, well, the persons whose name I just mentioned, you're please asked to call 405-8227. You can also WhatsApp that same number ASAP. Or if you know of these people, please ask them to call or WhatsApp the number that I've just provided. I'm sweating on the program. Yes! More news in all the Lily Lolo. We're moving on. Yeah, only Mikey live. Anyway, let's go. Hours. Now, you remember I was telling you about an incident involving some elderly citizens? Now, this is a story that I have to tell you about this. Now, these people are actually from Trinidad and Tobago. Now, brother 78 and sister 81, both found shot dead. Now, hours after an elderly brother and sister were heard arguing, neighbors found them both dead, you know. The siblings were found with gunshot wounds in their house at Movant. They say that the discovery was made at around 2 p.m. Victor Hutchinson, 78, and Claudette Castle, 81, were found in the home they shared. You understand? Now, police were told that neighbors heard the siblings arguing at around midday, and then 2 hours later they both were found dead. Because they're saying that later, when they went to check on them, the brother and sister were both bleeding and unresponsive. Huh? Now, police in Trinidad say that they will be conducting autopsies to determine whether the deaths were to be classified as a murder, suicide, or 2 murders. Trinidad, boy. Trinidad and Tobago. How we sounding? How we looking? We moving? We going? Good. Somebody say, Mikey Live had the best camera quality on Facebook. I'm going to argue that with all you know. We don't argue them kind of point. You know what I mean? So you think what now? I tell her it's just satellite, we don't fix up yet, you know. We coming to come, don't play with us. You know what I mean? They coming to come, it's just satellite. Oh, you hear satellite and we drone start to fly and it's news and all the little. There we go. All you, last night was the finals of the CPL, the Caribbean Premier League. I'm talking about cricket. Some of all you know watching cricket ball, watching all kind of funny games from other parts of the world. Hear me, man. CPL is the bomb, right? So last night, I don't see me picture. You know? So last night was the finals, all right? And the Amazon Warriors, they came up against weak Trinidad. The weak. But the Trinidad Knight Riders, they mash us up, boy, in line. Now that team in weak, you know, in all fairness, you're that team bad. The Trinidad Knight Riders, boy. Now these people played. You understand? They played and they got what they deserved. They deserved it and they got it. So for the third time in a row, the Trinidad Knight Riders, not the third time in a row. For the third time, Trinidad Knight Riders are the champions of the CPL. Last night's 150 for the loss of 2 wickets. That was their score. Monroe, 68 not out, you know. He bat like if he batting for his life, you know. But Guyana Amazon Warriors, they played alright. They could have done better. They played alright. They batted first, 147 for the loss of 9 wickets. Then Trinbago Knight Riders just come and mash up the place. But folks, I have some more news to tell you about this, because we found out today. The announcement was made today. Some of you hear it here first. That the hero, the Caribbean Premier League, the CPL, have announced the CPL All-Stars team of the tournament for 2018. Now the team was selected by Tom Moody, Mark Butcher, Darren Ganga, Ian Bishop, Danny Morrison, and Michael Slater. Now the team features 3 Windies players ages 25 and under. In Rovman Powell, 330 runs. Shimron Hetchmeyer, 440 runs. And O'Shane Thomas, 18 wickets. All of whom have had an outstanding tournament in 2018. Wait, time running out on us, boy. I'll double up. Experienced Caribbean cricketer Andre Russell, 163 runs. Alright, let me just run through. We're running out of time, so let me just run through the team for all you. Colin Monroe, Glenn Phillips, alright, Shimron Hetchmeyer. Also, Rovman Powell, Darren Bravo, Kyron Pollard, Andre Russell, Ali Khan, Imran Tahir, O'Shane Thomas, and Fawad Ahmed. These are your players for the All-Star team. There is a story that I have to tell all you before I go. Get ready for the picture. Get ready for the image on your screen. It come up good. China to lend Venezuela $5 billion. And China has agreed to extend a $5 billion credit line to cash-strapped Venezuela as President Nicolas Maduro headed to Beijing. Venezuelan Finance Minister Simon Zeppa told the news that Venezuela would repay the loan with either cash or oil. That's what they're saying. They will repay the loan with either cash or oil. Since the drop of oil prices and so on, Venezuela have been in real trouble. I met a nice Venezuelan on the airport the other day while one of the traveling and Ning boy. And she was giving me a rundown of how the system works in Venezuela and thing. A lot of things too, very interesting. We had to finish the convo, you know, because I was learning a lot about Venezuela, you know. Anyway, we will talk about it another time because time running out. You understand? So we're moving on. How we looking for time, people? Yeah, something I had to tell all you about. You see that on our screen? The Rotaract Club of Grenada, Saturday 29 September 2018, they're having a Carnival Tabanca at the Bananas nightclub. Looney Spark and Electrified, Jab King, Terror the Governor, blah blah blah. You know all them artists and them 10 p.m. DJ Selector Beats is going to be there. Mad DJ Kingpin is going to be there, right? The president. And the dress code, trendy and smart. You understand? $25 in advance, $30 at the door. And get your ticket outlets at the Grenadian Optical Town and Grand Dance, online at GoToFet or any Rotaractor. Alright, so all you organize all the business and organize the business, and we go into them people thing. Alright, so here's what we running out of real time and thing, and some of all still don't share the program yet. So what I want to tell all you, share the program, because when all the share the program, that's how people just get to know about the thing. You know what I mean? So if it's worth your time, I would like to encourage you to share the business as we take a break, and when we come back, it's more news in all the but it's a national report.
Listen to what you had to say and turn up the old rules, because losing what you paid for is just wrong. Now, lost data and talk are a thing of the past. Only Digicel gives you unlimited rollover data and talk. Just buy and renew your Quick Pick bundle before it expires and keep what's rightfully yours. Never lose what you don't use. Go to My Digicel app to bundle up and roll over today. Digicel.
Final Stop Auto Sales and Rentals, located in Mungay, St. George, is your final stop for all your auto sales and rentals. We sell a wide variety of used cars in mint condition for the best price on the market. We sell all the popular makes and models of vehicles. If we don't have it, we'll order it for you. Or, do you have a vehicle that you want to ship to Grenada? Then we'll do that for you. And if you need a vehicle for a few days, we also rent vehicles, both short and long term. See us today, located next to the Deco Service Center, or call 410-7475 or 422-9615. Final Stop Auto Sales and Rentals, Grenada's best.
Dwayne and Louisa
Heritage Theatre presents Breaking Out, a new full-length drama written and directed by Christy Riggs.
Louisa, will you marry me?
Boy, you crazy?
I love you, Louisa. I'm serious.
You reach love real quick.
Breaking Out, opening Saturday 29th September at Marisho Theatre and continuing.
But I still love you, Richie.
You love me and you're harming me? Breaking Out, a story of love, challenged, tested and driven to its very limits.
He's the love of my life, Auntie. You have to marry a man for other things besides love, child.
Breaking Out, a story of high drama and suspense.
I'm gonna count to 3, and when I'm finished, you should already be walking towards the door. 1, 2.
Wait, so you're gonna just shoot him down like a dog?
Breaking Out, starring Robert White and Lisa Grappy James. Breaking Out, an opportunity for taking out the entire family.
This ad complements Coach Grenada Limited.
Does your laundry detergent have enzymes to fight stains, remove bacteria and odors while being gentle on your hands? Does your laundry detergent have a natural lemon scent, easy rinse technology, and fabric softener to protect your clothes? If you answered yes, then you must be using Glace. If not, what are you waiting for? Glace laundry detergent is made with a 4-in-1 advanced formula and is phosphate-free, making it safe for the environment and safe for washing machines. Glace. A clean home is a Glace home.
And the Glace is distributed by Fortune Foods Grenada Limited. Alright, now folks, what we have for you is the National Report. Government moves to improve the practice of conveyancing. Details to this story and more in the National Report. With the details to the news for Monday, September 17th, 2018, I am Rakisha St. Louis. Government moves to reduce the search period for land deeds and titles under the Conveyancing and Law of Property Amendment Act 2018. Amendment to the Principal Act means that the period of search needed in order to determine good root of title to land will be 30 years instead of the common law period of 60 years. Minister for Youth Development, Sports, Culture and the Arts, Senator the Honorable Norland Cox, says as it stands now, the Deeds and Law Registry is chaotic. During a meeting of the Upper House on Friday, he said with the amendment, government will be rectifying the issues of lengthy and inconclusive searches for title deeds and several complaints from landowners. Grenada will join several Caribbean islands who have similar experiences and who have reduced the search period.
We are seeking to make this amendment to go back to 30 years. The reason for that, Mr. President, why are we seeking this amendment? Due to a number of unfortunate incidents, like for example, during Hurricane Ivan, some of the records have gotten damage from water damage at the registry. And as such, that render some gaps within the period in which you have to search. So in some cases, when you go back 40 years, there is nothing there, there is a gap. So you might get something 50 years, you might get something 30, some you mightn't get 40, some you might get, so there are gaps in between. So you cannot really complete your search properly.
Senator Cox recommended the adoption of technology at the registry, adding that a computerized system will provide further checks and balances for the process.
We recognize the most ideal thing for us is to have a computerized system. This would require significant investment on our part. This will require extensive work in terms of doing topographic maps and having all this registry built. But we believe that what we're seeking to do today, this amendment, is a step in the right direction to remedy the situation currently. But definitely, we will definitely have to move towards what you call a registered system where no searches would not have to be done. It will be much more easier because everything is up to date.
The amendment was supported by Senator the Honorable Winston Galloway.
30 years is pretty safe. We have information that will guarantee in quote-unquote terms that you can establish title. But I look forward to us moving the bar, and very shortly. There are other means around that you can establish title without using this 30 years. We talk about a registration system, but we need to get there.
Senator Cox highlighted that persons who acquired lands and titles under the Possessory Title Act of 2015 will not be affected by the amendment made under the Conveyancing and Law of Property Amendment Act 2018. Officials from the Caribbean Court of Justice, including former President Sir Dennis Byron, will address the first public meeting of the CCJ Advisory Committee at the Deluxe Cinema in Grenville on Tuesday. The meeting will be held to create greater awareness on plans by Grenada to accede to the CCJ as this country's final appellate court. Prior to the meeting at the Deluxe Cinema, which starts at 6 p.m., Sir Dennis will meet with students of the T.A. Marisha Community College at 10:30 to discuss the benefits of being a member of the regional court. In preparation of the referendum, persons throughout Grenada believes that this is the opportune time for Grenada to transition from the Privy Council.
Yeah, I mean, it's about time. It's long overdue. We should be there because, you know, get out of the British thing, and so we are all one Caribbean, and I think that will be binding us more together because we have CARICOM, so we should have all of that in one, you know, with the thing. Because they are good lawyers too, you know, and good judges, West Indian people. We are capable of handling our own.
I'm going to say do it. Vote for CCJ. That's what I go say. I don't know for someone because everybody have for them one opinion. My opinion, I say, go through. For me, I say, go through.
I think it's a very good thing.
You know, because we could stay home here, right in Grenada herself, and we could see everything what going on. We could know everything what going on. We could just use our phone and then we could tell when the case go appeal. Instead, we in jail suffering. I never been in jail. I don't want to be in jail. But I find now this is a very good thing. If we could get it like that, we could really appreciate that.
This is the National Report. More news after the break.
The house was shaking. Then suddenly saw we hear bang, crack, and the roof had gone.
Man, I was so scared, I nearly wet myself.
Only those who have lived it can truly understand the devastating fury of a hurricane's wind.
The house across the road just get up and roll over.
Hurricane force wind. It's a hazard. Hazards. Take control. Reduce your loss. You can hurricane-proof your home. For example, make your roof more wind-resistant by using screws instead of nails in its construction. Find out more about hurricane force winds and other hazards at your local disaster office.
A message from the National Disaster Management Agency and SEDERA.
Welcome back. The government of Grenada has recognized the exploits of CAC World Heavy and Super Heavyweight Champion Damian Daniel, who has been flying the Grenada flag in the field of bodybuilding. An award ceremony was held on Friday at the Ministerial Complex, organized by the Ministry of Youth Development, Sports, Culture and the Arts, partnering with the Ministry of National Security and Prime Minister Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell. Damian started out as an amateur and is now a qualified professional bodybuilder, capturing more than 10 gold medals from various competitions. The bodybuilding champion, who is originally from the parish of St. David, has contributed to the exposure of Grenada in the diaspora as he excels in the sport internationally. He says his achievement is a testimony of hard work, discipline and dedication, not just in the sport, but in life generally.
Being here, it's really started from something which was a tragic, which was really like a negative way into a positive. Me losing my mom, this was a way for me to just really come out of the negative into the positive, where I just started to like lift stones and batteries as a way to just stay on the positive really side. You know, and I just want to say to young persons out there, at times you really feel like giving up. There are a lot of avenues where bodybuilding definitely could just shape you and take you from the negative way, bring you into the positive. It is not an easy journey to just like go out to represent Grenada, but when you really have the backing of the people, your family, your friends, it definitely is always a pleasure just going out there and represent Grenada. So I just want to say to all my friends, family, thank you for all the support from all over the years for being on board. When I really fell down, you never really gave up on me.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell praised the bodybuilder for his humility and commitment to the sport.
You will see this young man around and you will not know who he is. He never shows himself. He accepts victory and you would not know that it's somebody that's performed that well. It's very simple and humble. He had a lot of trials and tribulations in meeting his goals. And he never complains. Sometimes I have to ask him, how are you making it? And then he would tell me, well, the problems he's having. You know, knowing the successes that he's had, I genuinely believe we did not treat him the way we should.
Minister of Sports, Senator Norland Cox, promised that government is doing its best to secure the necessary support for sportsmen here in Grenada.
We are going to do everything that we can. We are going to do our best to see how we can support the athletes. We have some unique situations that is just coming to us, and we don't know how we're going to address it as yet. But the most important thing, we are committed to see how we can solve it. So we want to say that. I want to wish Damian and the Federation all the best going forward. I know that you have a tournament coming up soon in November in Spain. We wish you all the best on that, and we are going to do everything we can to support you in that regard.
That story just brought the curtains down on the National Report for today. Let's recap the top story. Government moves to improve the practice of conveyancing. On behalf of everyone who made this newscast possible, I am Rakisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.
All
All right, thank you very much. And that was the National Report. We'll have another program tomorrow, God's willing. We want to say hello to Abby, Sabrina, Wayne, Sherman, Allah, Ambassador Allah, Sharon, Nika, Queen, Melly. Did I say Nika? Did I say Kim? Did I say Esther? Did I say Peter? Peter. Did I say Shireen? Did I say Hazel? Big up everybody. And I think we went over our time a bit, right? Nah, we not quite yet. So we want to say thank you to everyone who usually tunes into the program. I mean, you have no idea of how much I really appreciate you just being here all the time for us to share ideas and for us to interact with each other as we tell you what's happening in Grenada and other parts of the world. We're looking forward to telling you more. Tomorrow, God's willing, there are a lot of other stories that I'm working on, so we're looking forward to presenting that to you tomorrow, God's willing. All right, guys? And so we're going to continue to try to see if we can make things better for you as we go on. Blessings every time. And Sheba, Trevor Lynn, Esther, Rose, Mikey, we haven't seen the news on the bus ride. Where you come out? You haven't seen the news on the bus ride. Talk for yourself. Because everyone else saw the news on the bus ride. We had a whole 8 minutes on the bus ride. So you missed it. This is an hour program, not a 10-minute program. Right? You come late. So what you'd have to do is you'd have to go back to the program when it has ended. You'd have to go back and view the entire program so that you can see your bus ride story. All right, Rose, you are late. Allah, Kim, Spice Girl is here with us as well. Who else is with us? Irma, Zaf, Joan, Rochelle, Angel. You said, Mikey, I'm present, and for a moment I thought you said, Mikey, I'm pregnant. You know, no. All right, so okay, so guys, we have Sugar Baby with us as well. We have Cindy with us. You understand? You say, Mikey, I'm present. I say, Mikey, I'm pregnant. I say, God, we got Mikey like baby. Gretel is with us as well. Nikki is with us. Cecilia is with us. Spice, you get a name call, you're complaining. You don't get a name call, you're complaining. I never see that yet. Hey Doria, you know some of them, hey Dory? Sheba, big up. Raven. Alright, Ezran. Angel, like Mikey, know something? Deslin. Big up Deslin, alright? I see you there. Anyway, Elizabeth and everybody else. Yeah, I see Monica already, and I see Everton just joining us. Everton George, Mr. Everton George, and we see DC and Shum. How do I get to see? Because I'm one of the twins you talked to about the bus ride today by the salon. Well, Rosa, what you need to do is at the end of this program, it will be posted on Facebook. You just have to go back and review the program, and you will see the story. All right, that's all you have to do. So when the program ends, you just go back and press play, and it's going to start all over for you, and then you're going to see your bus story, all right? All right, Vanessa and everybody else, man, I think we got to run. Sharon, big up yourself. All right, so that's it. Are you ready? Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we all say, Ja! No, watch now. I find the intro moving toasty, the mic moving toasty, everything toasty. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja, no. Good night, everyone.